Kim Jong-un after his
Morona
absence
prophecy.
from Army Day celebration.
Hold on, you guys. This is Morona prophecy. I want to share some things with you guys today. Okay, take a look at this. Take a listen to this.
In North Korea on Saturday. This is the second major holiday that the Supreme Leader has missed in recent weeks. On April 11th, state-run media released images of Kim holding a coronavirus planning meeting. 4 days later, Kim was uncharacteristically absent during one of the most sacred holidays in North Korea, missing the Day of the Sun celebrations, which honor the late grandfather and founder of North Korea, Kim Il-sung. So in his absence, rumors have circulated about the Supreme Leader's health. Some have even questioned if the North Korean leader is still alive. So for more on this, I want to bring in Alex Ward. He's a staff writer at Vox covering international security and defense issues. Alex, we know that Kim has pre-existing health issues. What are you hearing is the latest on his health and well-being?
So we're still in the rumor phase. That said, there are reports that there may be Chinese medical officials coming into North Korea to perhaps consult on his health status. But the rumors are really everywhere at this point. They range from he's just fine and recovering at a nearby facility, that he's gravely ill and maybe on the verge of death, and even that he is dead. And so it's really hard to know right now. It's all speculation. But at the moment, the notion of, oh, he may be in real trouble, that seems to have dissipated more in recent days.
Well, North Korean media has been extremely tight-lipped about the status of Kim. Some outlets have even gone as far as publishing some of his old statements in an effort to maintain a sense of normalcy. Can you tell us and explain to our viewers why we're so in the dark about what's actually going on there?
So a couple of reasons. The first would be that intelligence is really hard to come by in North Korea. And so even though the United States intelligence officials I speak to say, we're doing okay, we have enough stuff, it is always really hard to know the inner workings of the Kim regime, and especially his health and who's around him. The other is the culture of the secrecy in the country. Every piece of information is tightly controlled. There's a large propaganda campaign. A lot of what comes out of the country is based on rumor. And so it's hard to confirm really anything, especially something as tightly guarded as the leader's health. So between a lack of information and the way North Korea actually operates, it's just really hard to get a sense of what's going on in that country.
Yeah, I thought that the idea that they were releasing old statements seemed particularly strange. Is that the first time that North Korean state-run media has done that?
It's not. They tend to do it when there's nothing new to announce, in the same way that American media sometimes goes, President Trump said XYZ thing a couple of days ago. What's interesting now is, though, that since we have not seen images of Kim at the Army parade on Saturday, and especially at the ceremony for his grandfather on the 15th, and a massive holiday for North Korea, it is led to speculation that he is not around, of course. We don't see new images of him, speculation as to why he's not around. And so it seems like there's a filler happening, that as state-run media sort of scrambles on what to say and what to do, they obviously can't say what's going on with Kim, which is what fuels speculation, but they're just trying to kind of fill in information at the time.
And this obviously isn't the first time that Kim has disappeared from the public view. But there's something actually that's a bit different about this. Can you explain that to our viewers?
What's really different is how he's missing these major holidays. Again, the fact that he is not around for the biggest celebration for his grandfather, Day of the Sun, for this army situation, and of course that we know that he's just in general bad health.
I believe he's dead.
That's what makes this a bit different.
That's what I believe.
In terms of just him. Now, why are we sort of all speculating so wildly?
My speculation is he's dead, you guys.
Well, who would take charge if Kim Jong-un were to be
His
incapacitated?
brother.
Or in fact,
his brother.
Would it be his sister,
I'm going to prove
Kim
it to
Jong,
you.
Who he has given immense power, and she herself has put out statements under her own name, and of course met with officials, including South Korean President Moon Jae-in. It could be
I'm going to prove it to you
brother,
guys in the Bible in just a minute. Keep following it.
It could be a military general. The scenarios of the United States are actually quite troubling. Because if Kim is alive, then things kind of continue as normal. If it's a new leader, there could be some internal tensions as to how that person consolidates power. And if he's dead, you could see a power struggle, one that we haven't really ever seen in North Korea. And especially, as experts tell me, if the military were to take over, that could prove quite dangerous to the United States, especially since troops in North Korea tend to be a bit more antagonistic towards the United States.
And this obviously isn't the first time either that when there has been a problem with a leader's health in North Korea, that it's been kept private from the rest of the world. When Kim Jong-un's father died, it was 2 days before we learned about it at all. And at that point, it wasn't even clear that Kim Jong-un would be the successor necessarily.
Right.
So can you tell us a little bit more about what those different lines of succession could potentially mean? We know how well he gets along with his sister. We know that he doesn't get along particularly well with his brother. But also the idea that the military could come in, which you started to mention. Give us a little bit more of that context and what it could mean for our viewers.
Sure. So if you like the way U.S.-North Korea relations are going with these showpiece events, summits between Trump and Kim, you want Kim to still be the leader. That would effectively continue our policy under Trump. If Trump were to, of course, lose to Biden, that could change. Biden said he would not meet with Kim, but if Trump were to win, one could see that policy continuing, even though Kim continues to make weapons. If he were to be incapacitated, which is something no one's really planned for, that Kim is still sort of around, but people are struggling for power.
Yeah, because they killed his ass.
Well, that would lead to a pretty big fight, but not only between sort of Kim's inner circle, and again,
that man ain't just fell out all of a sudden out of health and this, that, now all of a sudden he missing.
Again, someone
come on now, powers that be.
After a sick sibling in this case, and it would be a woman leading the country, which some people are skeptical, might be seen as a legitimate leader, although that's ridiculous in a sense.
They done killed this man while this man was in the hospital, y'all.
And of course, Kim Jong, whoever may be who would come in, would have to start to try to consolidate power. I mean, dictators have politics too. Trying to get a lot of people in the party in line,
that's the whole thing.
Follow the rules.
Politics.
That's all difficult. And then if the military were to take over, and they can because they have a lot of influence and power,
it's going to be his brother.
Kim Jong-un,
I'm approving.
Doing missile tests, you see with generals around clapping and celebrating. They have to show legitimacy to the people. They also like using military tools and tend to be more antagonistic towards the United States. And so some people worry that they could launch an ICBM, an intercontinental ballistic missile, even further than North Korea already has, perhaps closer to the United States. And at that point, it'd be really hard for Trump
I'm just going to prophesy
any American leader to ignore the North Korean threat, and we'd be
that it's going to be his brother.
Than we are now.
Okay. Sorry, guys. Let me rewind it some because I got y'all all on a commercial. But I want to prove a point. Well, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna just go straight to the Bible. Okay, as this report came on, the reports of North Korea leader Kim Jong-un's health in question. Okay, I had got some angel numbers, right, and they were 12:21. You know, the hour on the clock was 12:21 p.m. You know, I'm in California, so this is like afternoon time for me. So just look at the numbers, 12:21, right? Okay, what I did was I went to my concordance, not that one, this one. Okay, wait, hold on, let's go here. Okay, and then let me see. Let me make sure I got it right for you guys. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay, let me clear my search and let me go to it again so I can just show y'all what came up. Okay, remember how I said, follow me now, follow me. Give me a second because I'm doing this live. Okay, I went here to Google search. I can do it here or here, it doesn't matter. Let's type in Strong's Concordance. Now, let me mind you. Okay, y'all already see I have it up. That's how you know I typed it in earlier, okay? Now I'm going to hit the enter on this. Remember I told you the time that I was watching this was at 12:21 p.m. This is afternoon time. I'm in Bay Point, California, 94565. Okay, I'm going to hit the enter, right? Okay, now look. Okay. I went here. Let's pull that up. Okay, now let's pull this thing up. Okay, now look. Look, let me see. So y'all can see. Let's just read some of the words. Okay, depote, sometime, even at that time, whenever. Okay, now look. Okay, we're in a famine right now. Okay, you know that these people that made this man-made plague, and God has left these people to their own devices. Okay, so whole of whatsoever disease he had. Look what it's saying. Whole of whatsoever disease he had became from whatever at the time he was held by this disease. Okay, it's only one occurrence. Let's go to the occurrence. Okay, let's see what it got to say. One concurrence. Hold on. Bear with me. Oh, look. Okay, look. See that? Let's read this right here. Now at length, at any time, at last, just exactly. Hence it generalizes a relative like the, I don't know how to pronounce that. Latacumke, okay? With whatsoever disease. Okay, now isn't Kim Jong or however you pronounce his name, he in the hospital right now, right? So they say. He missing though. But he in the hospital because he was sick, right? With whatsoever disease. Okay, y'all following me? Okay, now let's hit John 5:4. Let's see what it say in the Bible. All right. Bam, already got it. Here go my Bible. Okay. I'm in John. And it says John 5:4. Okay, let's look. 5:4. For an angel went down at a certain season into the pool and troubled the water. Look, and troubled the water. Whosoever then first after the troubling of the water stepped in was made whole of whatsoever disease he had. Okay, hold on. Okay, y'all following me? Give me 1 second. Okay, come on. Now I'm thinking, how did I do this? Let's see. Okay, let's go here. Okay, and then after that, okay, so we see what it says in a strong concordance, right? An angel for during a certain season descended into the pool and stirred the water. He who thereof first entered. After the stirring of the water, well, was made from whatever at the time. So I was thinking, and I was asking God, I was like, Lord, tell me something about this, because you giving me these numbers for a certain reason, right? And then let me tell y'all what I found. Wait, hold on. Let me see. His age is in here. 38. Anyway, hold on. I got to find this because I got to tell y'all the truth. Where is it at now? Let's see. I need to go to... Let me do a search right fast. This is what I looked up. Okay. Kim Jong-CHUL. Okay, let me write that. Give me a second, you guys. Bear with me. I forgot how I did it. Kim Jong-CHUL. Okay. This is North Korea's leader's his brother. Okay. age. Let me put age. He's 38 though, you guys. Let me put age. Look, bam. Okay, you see that? Kim Jong-chul, age 38. Okay. Now. Yeah, I'm just gonna read the whole thing to you. Okay, now let me read the whole thing to you because I found it somewhere. I don't know why I didn't mark it. Now I'm scrambling to hurry up and find it. After this, there was a feast of the Jews, and Jesus went up to Jerusalem. Now there is at Jerusalem by the sheep market a pool, which is called in the Hebrew tongue Bethesda, having 5 porches. In these lay a great multitude of impotent folk, of blind, halt, withered, waiting for the moving of the water. For an angel went down at a certain season into the pool and troubled the water. Whosoever the first after the troubling of the water stepped in was made whole of whatsoever disease he had. And a certain man was there which had an infirmity 38 years. Look, 38 years. Let me mark this for y'all. Hold on, where my pen at? Where I'm at. Look, had an infirmity. Let me mark this. Hold on, because I'm trying to look. Y'all see that? Read right there. Read 5. Remember we was in John? Remember we was looking at it and it said John 5:4? Okay, but we read until 5, but I'm just saying. Okay, let's read the whole thing again. For an angel went down at a certain season into the pool. Now, y'all know the death angel is around right now because it's famine, right? The seals are being broken. Okay, God, it's in Revelations. Okay, so let's take it from the top. Into the pool and troubled the water. Whosoever then, first after the troubling of the water, stepped in, was made whole of whosoever disease he had. And a certain man, North Korea, a certain man was there which had an infirmity 38 years. When Jesus saw him lie and knew that he had been now a long time in that case, he saith unto him, Wilt thou be made whole? The impotent man answered him, Sir, I have no man, when the water is troubled, to put me into the pool. But while I am coming, another steppeth down before me. Now look what that says. But while I am coming, another steppeth down before me. Who just stepped down? Kim Jong-un just stepped down. He's missing. He ain't been there for his for none of his events that they just said. I forgot what they specified, but as the news clipping, that's why I was telling y'all, pay close attention to what they were saying. He ain't been there for none of their holidays or none of their events or whatever that you call is going on in their country. He missing. They said he was in the hospital. He went to go in there for some kind of check. I don't know whether it was surgery or he went in there, but he did not come out. Okay, look what the word says. I'm hoping y'all catching this. When Jesus saw him lie and knew that he had been now a long time in that case, he said unto him, Wilt thou be made whole? The impotent man answered him, Sir, I have no man, when the water is troubled, to put me into the pool. But while I am coming, another steppeth down before me. Jesus said unto him, Rise, take up thy bed and walk. Okay, well okay. So back to what I was saying though. Let's go to them years. Infirmity, 38 years. Kim Jong-chul, age 38. His brother. This is the successor, y'all. I'm telling you. Mark my words. This is Morona Prophecy. I'm here with you again. And we're gonna see. This is just my views. This is some revelation that I got right fast while I was watching that on news about North Korea's what, they guy, you know, they president, what do you call him? Who is it? Dictator. Yeah, I don't know why I said that. I'm sorry. But yeah, they dictator, okay? So, and this is his brother. This is going to be the new successor. I'm telling you. Says right here. All right, let's go to John 5:5. Starting from John 5:4 to 5:5. Now look, what it say? 38 years. It said that he stepped down. Look, let's read that again. Okay, that's my dog crying. Okay, read it carefully, y'all. I got it right there. Now look, Kim Jong-chul, age 38. That's the brother. Okay, signing out. God bless you.